Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. Welcome to the Witching Hour. My name is Michelle and I'm a witch. I'm smudging our sacred space right here. Reading for Cancer. This is relevant to you when you see it. In other words, it's a timeless reading. If you were looking at a more conventional reading for the month of April, this would be it for you, but I make my readings timeless. So what I'm going to do is I'm using my go-to standard tarot, which is the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. But for your sign, for the season of Aries right now, which you can refer to at any time, now or in the future, it's a timeless reading. But I'm making this during Aries season of 2020. And I've decided, since I've come back to YouTube, I've decided that when I do your monthlies, I'm going to do a soul star reading. So it's a 5-pointed star to represent all of the elements and spirit, and you are in the middle of that star represented as the Fool, and not the card that represents your sign. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Remember, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a more personal reading, contact me at thewitchinghour67@gmail.com. Okay, here we go. I've pre-shuffled but have face down the cards representing each element. At the bottom of the deck for the earth element, your physical world and all of your tangible material things in your life at this time, is the 8 of discs. Okay, skill. I keep getting that for everyone. It's like everybody's focused on doing their thing, and everybody's like reaching deep within themselves and asking that all important question: what do I do? What do I do? What's my calling? And you're going to be focusing on that for the next little while. And your personal card is the 3 of discs, and it's titled Dedication. This is also, it's a dedication for your personal calling, and I feel like it's starting out now. I think it's gaining some traction. I feel that you're getting a grip on what it is, and you're nervous about following your heart, and I want to encourage you to follow your heart. And the message I was getting from Spirit, what I lit the sage prior to doing the reading, was slow and steady. I feel a sense of impatience for you. You're afraid things are going to run out. You're going to run out of resources. And it's a hard time not to think that they will right now, but you have to have faith that it will. I'm going to ring this bell to clear some of that anxious energy and put the energy on the cards. That was better. Now we're going to move into, and I'll clarify each element as I go along with another card from the Fairy Circle by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I also, if Spirit leads, I will do an animal card and a flower card at the end. Okay? So that was Earth, and you're tangible, you're just getting started type of thing. It feels good, but I feel your anxiety. I can empathically feel that. At the bottom of the deck, of air, the element of air. And that's why I do this now. I separate this tarot deck into their 4 elements, and the major arcana being the element of spirit, and the major archetypes that are at play in your life, but mainly the main message to you from Spirit directly. So, and it just takes me forever to get them all shuffled and all chosen, but I don't look at them ahead of time. Because you'd be waiting here forever. It's I'm essentially shuffling 5 decks of cards. It's one deck broken up into 5 sections. But for the element of air, what's coming up new for you is this sense of opposition. The 2 of Swords represents sometimes in some traditional decks, or how it's traditionally interpreted, is that you're in 2 minds about something, but really what it means is it's like a mental conflict. And yes, that's being in 2 minds. It sometimes gets represented as indecision, and I guess that's one of the fruits or the consequences of having a mental conflict, in your conflicting with your own beliefs conflicting. It's like you're having a hard time resetting your standards. You're having a hard time feeling like you're safe in following your heart because times feel too unpredictable, and it feels literally unsafe for you to do that. And I'm getting the strong impression that that's all fear, and it's all, with no offense, but it's like it's all in your mind. You're really in your head and worried about it. And that's what's at the bottom of the deck of the element of air. And you feel stuck. Your personal card for the element of air is bondage, the Eight of Swords. So you feel stuck in that thought. You feel that things are unmovable. Your sets, your set beliefs are unmovable. But I feel that you're developing faith in your own skills and in what spirit can do to you when it seems like nothing is moving. I think that that's what's up ahead for you. At the bottom of the deck for fire, we have the King of Wands. So that you are being directly inspired by spirit. This is where your faith comes in. Spirit's going to actually give you faith for this time. Give you faith. You feel like, king of the world, the king of the hill, like, the Lion King on Pride Rock. You feel very inspired. That's what spirit is bringing you. And that is what's inspiring you to hold steady. And I feel like you're turning the momentum of your thoughts from anxiety to self-confidence. That's what Spirit's doing for you this month. For sure. It's certain. And your personal card for the element of fire is the Six of Wands, which is success. See? I mean, it's gonna happen for you. This is the turning point. This is the turning point. You gotta be careful that you don't let your anxiety take over and eclipse everything. Try to redirect your attention by your inspiration. Okay, let your actions be inspired. Take inspired action instead of action based on fear. Okay, it's pretty critical, but you're absolutely gonna be given the faith, the momentum, the inspiration, the assurance, the reassurance if you need it, to contact spirit directly within yourself. You're going to become very strong during this period. Strong, forthright, self-advocating. That's not the right word, but it's not coming to me. The bottom of the deck for the water element, we have the Three of Cups, resolution. This, to me, kind of goes hand in hand. It seems like it's harmonious with the Three of Discs. So it's like the work you're doing is something you are getting support in from others. I feel that you're receiving that, absolutely. Your personal card is movement and the Knight of Cups. See, this is what is gonna move you. You have the inspired action motivated by spirit directly to you, represented by the King of Wands, to take inspired action and to follow your happy feelings, not your worried feelings. Be led by your joy. Be led by your anticipated sense of success in what you're going to be doing. It's going to happen. I don't know how else to emphasize it more strongly. You're getting a lot of support and encouragement in this Three of Cups from others. And that's dovetailing with the fortification you're getting in what you do and your skill set and redefining your skills right now. Definitely gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Because it's more now, what you're not used to is considering personal success as universal success. You think there's two versions of success. A universal one that's defined by the world, and your personal success, which is defined seemingly by little old you. That's where you're going to be getting the strength and encouragement to have faith in yourself, and at the same time you're going to have more faith in spirit. When you have faith in yourself, that is equivalent to having faith in spirit, and spirit will affirm that. Like, bam, you're going to see it. You're going to see it with your own eyes. Spirit doing something and creating that movement in alignment with your joy, following your joy. I can feel Abraham Hicks coming in here. You're manifesting something out of, it's a very powerful time for you to manifest right now. And it's going to be based on your positive self-love. Excuse me. Self-faith. I got a tickle in my throat and I don't have water. Wheel of Fortune. Excuse me. It can't get confirmed anymore. And your personal card. Directly from Spirit to you is the Shaman. You're going to get opened up so much. In traditional decks, this would be the Hermit card. And to me, the Shaman is a more dynamic energy. This is when you're going to be opened up so much to Spirit, because Spirit's putting you on the right path to channel your emotions, changing your perspective, so that when you go into yourself during meditation or prayer, and not in moving away from the stereotypical way that you think you're supposed to meditate or pray, everything you do is a prayer. Every inspired action you take is meditation. Your mind and your heart is an open book. That's what the Shaman knows. That's what the Shaman knows. Right now, your energy or attention is being drawn to avoiding self-sabotage by looking within and facing the fear of that personal self-inadequacy and leveling up in your self-confidence based on what you love. You just can't seem to reconcile with that, or out of habit, or just, out of the way things have always been. But because you already have the Shaman's energy, which is very dynamic, Spirit is reaching you, through yourself. This is what's going to move you to tears and feel just so moved by this inspiration. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the throat chakra, about self-expression, which is why I started just like choking all of a sudden. Like you feel like you're going to choke up. I heard like an engine when it backfires and then it stalls. Like that. You're anxious about. It's not going to happen. But I feel that that's your main fear. Okay, so I'm going to draw from, this is called the Archangel Animal Oracle card. Whoa! 2 just fell out. Just fell like that. Badger is at the bottom of the deck. Bring your life into balance. Okay? Badgers are badasses, and I think that's why you have this idea that success is about ambition and not self-fulfillment. You have that difference of, you have that dichotomy in your mind where you think personal success is only experienced on a personal level, and it can't get you anywhere or get you anything except maybe some respect or maybe some kudos, a pat on the back, but you can't live on it. And you're right in a way, you know how people say you can't live on love, but the thing is we do, and we do ourselves a better service to live on love motivated by that, or tempered a lot with that, than we would on just taking care of business all the time. Your success can be motivated by your perception of personal success, and then that will carry over into the material world. You've got Bear and Shark. Shark Tank, I'm telling you. Okay, Bear is to use power with wisdom. Use power with wisdom. Hibernate and then come out, strong. Shark, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. There's those like seemingly contradictory energies. And Guinea Pig, do your part to illuminate the universe. This is where you think you're too small. but you're not. And it has to do with the voice. I'm thinking of the voice, like speaking out your thoughts and feelings. This one fell face down. I want to see what it is. Kingfisher, be patient and focused. What did I say in the beginning was there's a feeling of impatience. Focus on what matters to you the most. Now is the time to do that. It will manifest in a personal way. If you allow yourself permission to redefine your version of success, that is the theme of your reading. Do it completely out of love for yourself, respect for yourself, belief in yourself. Spirit will confirm that as being belief in them, belief in spirit, love for spirit, respect for spirit. They're both one and the same. You're going to realize that you are an avatar and a channel for spirit right now. Now we got I don't think we're going to do the animal card, the flower card, excuse me. We could confirm. I only have a couple minutes left though. I want to, okay, see, I did it twice. Yule. So I think things are cycling back around. That was another general energy I got for everybody, was a cycle beginning and completing around the time of the winter solstice. So back in this last December, coming to fruition, this possible fruition, this coming winter season. Winter season, okay? Winter season for witches starts on November 1st, okay? I'm going to read you a flower, Spirit, because I feel like that would soften the energy. So the bottom of the deck, I have unconditional compassion for every emotion I feel. That's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. That's the underlying emotion. That's the underlying card. The top card is, I embrace the possibility of sharing my life with others. That's where I feel like the throat chakra is going to become unconstricted, is if you start sharing that thing, your source and soul energy. Your source and soul energy. I'm going to see if I can't. That is I think purple is a perennial, but I'm not sure. Some gardener I am, huh? Let me see if I can find it in the book, and I do want to read you from the book. Okay, there's the purple. These flowers are separated by annual, seasonal, annual, perennial, and bulbs and wildflowers. So I'm trying to find it in the purple. Here it is. Okay, it's a violet. See? Shrinking violet. That's where it is. I embrace the possibility of sharing my life with others. Don't be a shrinking violet. As there are growing numbers of people living alone or in isolation, it is becoming more commonplace for us to be detached and aloof from others. The open-armed flower spirit of the pretty violet is calling on us to become more companionable